I discovered softwares and digital products. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got its start. So the reason software and digital products are so powerful is because instead of giving you 3% commissions like some of these Amazon products, software and digital products give you 50 to 100% commissions every time. And that's a lot of money. Okay, also the payments are instant. You don't have to wait for 3 months like you do with Amazon. There's a huge market. It's a multi-billion-dollar recession-proof industry. So what I did is I applied some of the stuff that I've learned by promoting Amazon products to this. So you're probably asking, did it work? Well, here's the thing. I had an interview lined up the following week to get my old job back with my old boss right here, who I detested. I hated this guy. And I really didn't want to be forced back to doing this 40-hour week for $7 an hour. So I was praying that this would work. So did it, and I went to bed worried. But the next morning I woke up and I'd made $51, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it was a massive breakthrough for me at the time, believe me. So I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a fluke. So I plugged the system in again and I made $161. I plugged it in the next day and I made $171. I plugged it in the next day, I made $187. And for this week, I'd made over $750, which was huge. So I felt that I finally had this win button on my desk that I could just smash whenever I wanted to. This was a massive thing for me. I was so pumped about this because I just discovered a way that I could make money for free whenever I wanted to. And the money was much bigger than I ever got at my previous job. And I also cancelled that job interview because I knew I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again, which is epic. So to prove to you the progression that I had in real time, I'm going to go into my Facebook account and I'm going to show you exactly what happened since 2016, 2017, because I know you have a question in your head, which is this real? Okay, and I'm going to prove to you right now that this is real, so check it out. I'm going to go into my Facebook and you can see, look at this picture, right? This is from 2016. Look how sunken my eyes are into the back of my head. This is the height of my drug addiction right here. So as we move forward, it's probably around this time when I started to get cleaned up. You see, I'm still doing bits and bobs of music work and stuff like that. And as we move forward, okay, I'm definitely clean by this point, which is October 2017. And this is where I started to discover the system. In fact, you can see here, this is where I started making some decent money, $367 in a day. The day before, $643. And this is January 2018, so right at the beginning of 2018, probably a couple of months after I discovered this system. And as we move forward, you see, I got remarried at the end of 2016, and this is my wife Chicha, and we were finally able to start traveling. Okay, we went to this place. It's on an island in North Sumatra, and these bungalows only cost $16 per night, so it's nothing flashy, but we were actually able to go on vacation, which is crazy. And things start getting better and better and better. You can see here, I had my first $1,000 day in February 2018, so things really started to snowball. And then we were able to go over and visit my sister. We went over to Thailand, we took the kids to Bali, we went over to Europe to go and see my parents. We rented this car, which is the first time I'd ever driven a nice car in my life. And you can see here, I had my first $5,000 day, which is September 2018. Less than a year since I discovered this system in the first place. And then you can see money is just coming in and things just go crazy. You know, we're flying over to Canada to meet some friends. We're having $7,000 days here. We're going on all these lavish holidays and excursions. And we're flying first class, we're flying business class. Things are just getting out of hand, right? So that is the progression that I had. And bear in mind, you know, back in 2017, I was addicted to drugs. I was in debt by $50,000. And if I can do this, what is stopping you from doing this? Okay, so I'm going to go back into the slides now. And if you found that story inspiring, then just type into the chat box, inspiring. Okay, well, James Fawcett thought so too, and he says here, using the Sister Jono teaching really speaks volumes. In the last 12 months, I've consistently hit 5-figure months. In my opinion, success leaves clues. And you can see he's done over $445,000, okay, in the past 12 months, which is epic. Now, here's where we're going to get into the training. So I'd like you to go and grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of information to you quite quickly, and I want you to be able to write this down, right? So here's what I did between 2017 and 2018, and this is called the free method. Now, most people try to monetize YouTube the hard way with AdSense, and that takes around 1,000 views on a video just to make $1. Now, in order to do that, you have to constantly make videos and promote your channel 24/7, and it basically takes years for you to grow a YouTube channel to the point where you're making any decent money. So we're not going to do that, and that's not what this is about. This is an underground way of banking $100 to $200 every day like clockwork without making a single video. That's awesome, right? So let me ask you a question right now. Let's say that you want to buy a new product. Let's say that it's the latest iPhone, okay? And this is due to be released next week. So you're excited about this. You want to find out more information about this new iPhone. What do you do? Okay, what do you do to go and find more information about this brand new iPhone that's coming out? Just type it into the chat box, right? Yeah, okay, so I've got Google it. I've got Google reviews. I've got tech magazines, YouTube reviews. Okay, yep, you go over to YouTube, you look for YouTube review videos, and this guy actually does this full time, right? Now, we're not going to be making videos like this guy does, and what this guy actually does is he gets the latest tech, or he gets the latest iPhone, and he actually does what's called an unboxing video. So he'll get early access to the latest iPhone, and he'll unbox it live in front of people's eyes, and he'll talk about the features, and he'll talk about the updates in this latest iPhone that will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time, right? Now, what a lot of people do is in the link in his description of his YouTube video, he has a link that goes to somewhere like Amazon, or it goes to the iBox shop, or wherever it is, and whenever somebody buys this iPhone from him, he'll get credited with the sale. Now, we already know that places like Amazon suck for commissions, so we're going to be doing the exact same process, but with these digital products and softwares. So how do we find out about these digital products and softwares? Well, it all revolves around this website, which is called Muncheye.com. Okay, write that down, Muncheye.com. And what this is basically a calendar of all digital products that are going to be released in the near future. And this is where we're going to get all of our juicy information from, and all of our materials that we can make money with. So let's go over to Muncheye right now, and it looks like this, right? So you've got all of these entries in here for the different dates that are happening, and these are all digital products. These are all either software or training courses. And look, they're giving away a massive amount of percentage commission, like this one, $13 at 100%, $17 at 50%, this one, $9 at 100%, you know, and even some of these bigger ones like $2,497. I will talk about high ticket stuff later on, but the one that I'm going to use as an example is this one right here. It's by a guy called Sam Becker. It's a software which is called Grow Viral, okay, and it's going to cost $37, and they're going to give us 50% of that $37, which is huge. That's going to be around $18 or something like that every time this sells. So the process is pretty simple. All we need to do is go and open up that particular entry, okay, and it's going to look something like this. The only bit that we need to worry about is this bit where it says JV page. Now, you don't really need to worry about what this means. Just click on the URL that's next to it. So open that up, and it's going to open up what's called the JV page, where you can actually get more information about this software that's about to go live in a few days' time or a few weeks' time, right? Now, the only two things that we need to do once we're on this page is, first of all, we need to go and get our promotional link. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do. So go and grab your promotional link, because we're going to be putting this into the description of our YouTube video, which is going to enable us to get paid. So it's very important that you go and grab your promotional link. Secondly, you're going to scroll down the page, and you're going to look for a demo video. Now, inside of this demo video, like for example this one here, it's 12 minutes long, and it's going to give potential customers a look inside of this software and show people exactly how it works, right? Just like the guy who's doing these unboxing videos. The only difference is that this guy is actually making the videos. He's going on camera, he's showing his face, and he's talking. But at the end of the day, he's just showing details about this product. We're getting to do the exact same thing by just using somebody else's demo video instead of us having to go on camera. How awesome is that? So to accomplish this, all we need to do, we've got our promotional link. We go to this demo video, right click, and click on copy video URL. Once we have that URL, you're just simply going to go over to Google and type in YouTube to MP4, because MP4 is a video file, right? So you're just going to type that into Google, and you're going to have all of these results. Now, all of these websites here, completely free of charge, will take that YouTube video, okay, and they will allow you to download that video file to your computer, right? So I'm just going to show you how this works. I'm going to use this one, okay. I'm going to select MP4, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste in that video URL. from that demo video that we just copied. I'm going to click on convert, and what this is going to do is it's going to convert that video and allow us to download this video to our computer. So we can download it right here, and then we get the video file downloading. So once you've downloaded that video, the only thing that you need to do is just upload that video to YouTube. Right, so I'm having a few comments in the chat about copyright issues and channel strikes. Well, here's the thing. These vendors set these demo videos to what's called Creative Commons. Now, if you understand YouTube, you'll probably know what that is. But basically what it means is it's a YouTube license that allows anyone to reuse the video as they see fit. They want you to use their demo video as it helps them to promote their product, right? So in answer to your question, there's no copyright issues, there's no channel slaps either. This is so ridiculously easy, right? All you need to do is take the demo video from that page, run it through this software, download it, and then re-upload it to YouTube with your promotional link in the description. That makes this the easiest way to get paid without doing much at all. Awesome, right? Do you think you can do this? Yes. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, let's move on. So now you're probably asking, well, how can I get my video to the top of YouTube for maximum exposure? Well, that's easy. You can use a backlinking software like this one here called Done For You Suite 2.0. This will send backlinks to your video URL and boost it to the top of the search in YouTube and get in front of the eyes of all of these people that are actively searching for a review of that particular product. You see, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google's algorithm relies heavily on backlinks to boost content. So this tool, and just go ahead and Google it, Done For You Suite 2.0, it will get your videos to the very top of YouTube search, even with a brand new channel and 0 subscribers. How cool is that? So you're probably now asking, okay, well, how do I get paid? This is pretty simple, right? You go into your promotional account. And in this case, the account that I use is called Warrior Plus. Now, it's completely free of charge to set up an account with Warrior Plus, and this is going to allow you to get paid, right? Now, I'm just going to show you an example right here, and I'm going to go into my stats from this past week. You can see right here. Now, there's one product here which is called 5 Figure Day Full Throttle. Now, if I go over to YouTube and I search 5 Figure Day Full Throttle review, you can see this is my video right here, and I made this a year ago, right? I made this a year ago, and it still made me money this week. In fact, it's brought in $194 this week, and I've only just done this video once. I uploaded this video last year. You know, it's still making me money. And if I go into the stats on this particular product that I had this video for, and I just go all time, okay, you can see that in total, this one video that I uploaded a year ago has generated me over $5,800, which is insane considering this took me literally 5 minutes to download from somebody else's page, upload to my YouTube, and then stick my promotional link in the description. And this is why there's so many people who don't want you to know about this, right? So, pretty epic, don't you think? Now I'm going to show you how you can withdraw this money. So you'd simply go to my account inside of Warrior Plus, which I said is free to set up. You go to merchant accounts, and here you can withdraw the money either by integrating your PayPal account or integrating your bank account directly. You can withdraw this money directly to your bank account. So if you don't have a PayPal account, you don't want one, you can just do this.